Hello everyone, now it's time presenting the total primary energy consumption versus the carbon dioxide emissions of 40 countries. This presentation is to confirm the domination position of fossil fuel consumption among possible causes of increasing carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. According to the data of 2015, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and nuclear energy are still taking most of shares of energy consumption. Through using non-renewable fuels, carbon dioxide and other harmful gases releasing is apparently continuing, while the extracting and using non-renewable energy increased itself. By the year of 2015, when the data above was provided, carbon dioxide exceeded 400 ppm, which is the worst situation that has never been seen on Earth. This carbon dioxide level is still causing temperature rise, warming oceans, rising sea levels, and melting ice on land near the poles, which later caused floods and droughts amid the climate change. Here is my variable being investigated. The independent variable is total primary energy consumption, and the dependent variable is carbon dioxide emissions. I picked the top 40 countries with the highest data from the World Data Atlas. The most serious countries. China is the top country by primary energy consumption in the world. As of 2017, primary energy consumption in China was 139 quadrillion BUT. That accounts for 37% of the world primary energy consumption. The top 5 countries, others are Russian Federation, India, Japan, and Canada, account for 63% of it. The world's total primary energy consumption was estimated at 372 quadrillion BUT in 2017. On this page, we can see that the total primary energy consumption of China and the US is far more than the total amount of other main economies of the world with unrenewable energy consumption. China is also the top country by carbon dioxide emissions in the world. As of 2017, carbon dioxide emissions in China was 11,087 million tons. That accounts for 32% of the world carbon dioxide emissions. The top 5 countries, others are US, India, Russian Federation, and Japan, account for 62% of it. The world's total carbon dioxide emissions was estimated at 33,000 million tons in 2017. In order to provide the whole world manufactured product, China, as the biggest energy consumer, has unsurprisingly caused the most quantity of carbon dioxide emission among all the countries of the world. My hypothesis is there is a strong positive correlation between total primary energy consumption and carbon dioxide emissions. I collected the data of 40 main economies of the world in 2017. After comparing the data since 1980 to 2017, I found out that the data in 2017 can still prove the connection between fossil fuel consumption and the increasing of carbon dioxide emission. Here is my box and Vixar plot of total primary energy consumption. The top picture shows the entire box plot, so it includes the 4 outliers. And second one shows the closer review of the box plot. Through the box and Vixar plot of total primary energy consumption, primary consumption is prove to be main cause of carbon dioxide emission. The data range of countries with low primary energy consumption and carbon dioxide emission is very close, and the data range of countries with high carbon dioxide emission is very wide. This slide is highlighting the four outliers from the previous slide: China, US, Russia, and India. The four countries become the biggest primary energy consumers of each individual reason include industry structure, climate, living standard, and developing level. I also made the regression based on which my calculation is done. This linear graph is to prove the two data of how closely the primary energy consumption level is connected to carbon dioxide emission. For the trends, I picked the 150 for the independent variable. Therefore, when the total primary energy consumption is at 150 quadrillion BTU, the carbon dioxide emissions will be 10,514.0424 million tons. After removing the outliers, we can see that these data points are systematic, and they are very close to the line of the linear regression. The linear correlation coefficient is 0.9722, which is a strong positive correlation. The coefficient of determination is 0.9452. It means around 95% data follows the linear regression. It's a very well fit. If the line was extended, it would continue to increase linearly. And I did with quadratic term, unexpected. The coefficient of determination is 0.9653, which means there are around 97% data points are followed the quadratic regression. So the quadratic regression is the best fit. This is a bar graph, from which we can see the obviously decreasing trends, because the highest primary energy consumption is on the left, so it is a decreasing trend. It will form an increasing trend if the highest value is put on the right. Therefore, it is concluded that the primary energy consumption has a serious impact on carbon dioxide emissions. So my hypothesis was correct. There is a strong positive correlation between total primary energy consumption and carbon dioxide emissions. For the limitations and assumptions, assumingly a certain series of data are collected from a geographically giant country with complicated composition, while data providers are various levels of professional standard, probably include private companies and government departments. The accuracy of data is surely limited. As a conclusion, the primary energy consumption has a serious impact on carbon dioxide emissions, and I did not expect that the exponential regression would fit the data best. And there is a strong positive correlation between total primary energy consumption and carbon dioxide emissions. Thanks for listening.